Freestyles, can you help me out?
30 hours.
Yeah. This type of shit you just ride out to.
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon. Welcome back to another episode of AMA. How this works, you ask your question in the comment section below, and we answer them in upcoming videos. Today's question comes from Mark Anthony. Yo, Ramon, I never thought I would say this, but I'm thinking about picking up an iPhone to see if I can tolerate it. I'm tired of the lag sometimes. If I go this route, which iPhone do you recommend? 6S Plus or wait for the 7? So, without doubt, the 7, homie. If you're gonna spend your money, always get the latest and greatest you can. And I'm a fan of the 7. In fact, I was just talking to Jerry about this today. I feel like the iPhone 7 is the best iPhone since something like the iPhone 4. You know, and I mean, Apple sells you this crap of, oh, it's the best iPhone we've ever made. Of course it is. It's the new iPhone. It's got faster specs and better camera and yada yada yada. But to me, the one thing that really puts the iPhone 7 over the edge as the best iPhone in a very long time is definitely the waterproof thing. And I know there's tons of people that'll love to remind me, you know, Samsung's been waterproof and Sony phones pioneered this, and it's fine, but Sony doesn't have a footprint like Apple does, and Samsung's been fighting for that footprint, and they're still nowhere close. Apple brought a waterproof phone to the masses. That's dope, homie. There's no two ways about that. That's dope. And then they've got this dual camera thing. I'm not quite on board with dual camera because, as I said in my iPhone impressions video, you know, Lumia, Microsoft figured out a way to fix this whole getting closer with the downsampling and the lossless zoom. And also, outside of that, we've seen companies with the Leica branding and yada 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 try to do this dual camera pixel thing, and the pictures were no better off than they were without it. So I'm up in the air. If I had to say that was a gimmick, I'd say that the camera was a gimmick. Removing a headphone jack is that's more of a negative than a positive for some people, for most people really. But I think as a whole, what the iPhone 7 coupled with iOS 10, this is the best iPhone in a very, very, very long time. So to me, it's no comparison over getting something like a iPhone 6S. I would say get the 7S. I would say get the 7 Plus because you get the dual camera, and of course you get the bigger battery. Bigger batteries is always good, and I personally am a fan of phablets. And Apple's phone isn't, I guess, yeah, it's big. It's big. It isn't as big as like my Nexus, but it's big. 5.5 is pretty big. But yeah, that's where I would say definitely get the 7. And I know what you mean about that Android lag. It doesn't matter how many cores they pack in the CPU, how much RAM it has. It's just so annoying sometimes. And sometimes my Nexus plays the ass. I do see some lag here and there sometimes. And it's just so frustrating. You know, especially as a big Windows Phone fan like I am, this is not something I had to deal with. And then my work phone is an iPhone. I don't deal with that shit on the iPhone. So to have an Android phone with ridiculous spec and the latest and greatest, and then you look down and it's stuttering on a text message, it can push you over the edge. Sometimes you wonder if it's you or are you crazy. But thank you so much for your question. Again, you guys leave your questions in the comment section below, and we'll answer them in upcoming videos. I'm out of here. Peace.